Hi, welcome to this introductory Core Animator tutorial. Here we will learn the basics to Core Animator while creating this Einstein project. Go ahead and tap on the Animate icon at the top. A timeline is now presented. Tap anywhere in the black bar with the tick marks in it to start previewing the animation. Go back up to the very top and tap on Layout. On the right side, you will find your Layers panel. Select the first element, which is Einstein's tongue, and swipe it to the left to reveal its properties. In this list of properties, go to the bottom and select Delete. Now do the same for the text element Nana Nana Boo Boo, and delete it as well. You can do the same to delete the Einstein element. Now that we have a blank canvas, let's swipe up from the bottom, go to Safari, and use the drag and drop features to add a new Einstein element. Swipe up from the bottom. Tap and hold on Safari and drag it over to this area until it snaps into place. Now do a Google image search for Einstein sticking his tongue out, sort by images only, select the image you want. Now do a long press to lift it up and drag it over into our canvas. Release the image onto your canvas, then select As Is. Well done. Now we're going to talk a little bit about canvas size. If you look in the bottom corner here, in this area, you'll see a small gray icon with an arrow. If we tap on the gray icon, it turns blue. This allows us to drag the blue icon around to change our canvas size. When you release, the canvas auto-zooms to that level. Since we're only going to be making a small GIF, we'll leave the canvas at the relatively small size of 200 or so pixels. Tap on the Einstein element to select it in the Elements panel. Then you can use two fingers to scale, rotate, and position it anywhere. Use two-finger tap to undo. Now get ready to use both hands. On the left side of the screen, put your finger down on this purple tool. Now slide your finger up and down this toolbar and you'll notice that the different tools will change. From top to bottom they are Scale, Rotation, Position, Opacity, and Multi-Select. But they won't actually make any changes until you use your other finger on the main canvas. Now, while holding the purple scale tool with your left hand, move your right finger into the main part of the canvas and move it up and down. This will scale uniformly. The closer to the dotted lines that you start your drag, the faster this property will adjust. Now slide your left finger up to the top modifier and scale your image with your right hand horizontally only. Slide your left finger down to this modifier to scale your image vertically only. And try out this one for free scale in both directions. Here you can just rotate the image, or even rotate locked at 15 degrees. And here you can just move the image, or lock into a horizontal plane, or a vertical plane. Holding this one, slide anywhere to adjust the opacity of the element. The last one selects multiple elements, and we'll talk about that in a future project. Go ahead and use two-finger tap or use the undo button at the top to get back to this point. If we swipe an element in the Elements panel to the left, we reveal its properties. Near the bottom, you'll find Extract Trimmed Image. Select this. A new screen is presented that allows you to cut out any part of the image. I'm going to quickly trace around the tongue. Closing the shape will automatically extract the trimming. You can see the tongue is extracted exactly where it came from. and I want it to stay there. So let's undo. Then let's select the blue anchor point and move it towards the top middle of the tongue. This will allow me to scale vertically from that point and make the effect I want. Let's undo that change for now. We've been in layout mode, but we want to animate over time, so select the Animate tab at the top. A timeline is presented at the bottom. You can use 2 fingers to zoom in or out to get more precision. Slide anywhere in the timeline to move the playhead. Let's move to 1/4 of a second. Now let's select the tongue and use the vertical scale tool. Now as we move with the playhead at 1/4 of a second, a keyframe is automatically created. We can preview the animation here. We want that motion to repeat, so we'll click on the loop. And that's not quite what we want. We want to click on the loop button twice to get an auto reverse effect. Now that's getting better, but we could smooth out the animation by choosing a different easing style. Tap directly on the tween line in between the keyframe. Let's choose Ease In Out and get a nice smooth effect. Fantastic. Let's switch back to layout mode. Let's press the Add Element button at the top and select Text. Text is automatically populated. I'm going to type in a sophisticated saying for our genius friend here. That's about right. Use the Uniform Scale tool to adjust our text. I'm going to move it down here and then select a different color. You can drag anywhere in the color slider, but if I drag to the very top, I will get pure white. I can choose a different font here, and there's many other options as well. Almost done. However, I want the tongue to go in front of the text, so let's long press on the text element and move it down below. Now let's preview again. Perfect. Now I press the Share button at the top and have many different export options. I'm going to choose a GIF and turn down the settings appropriate for texting. Hit Export, and we're done. Thanks for watching.